Okay, I still don't feel like doing much in video content. I wanted to go on with the body language thing. There's so much else going on, as well as trying to get this room done. You'll notice the ceiling's been drawn a little more. Don't worry, I haven't gone insane. There's not a secret code on the ceiling or whatever. I just want to talk a little bit about ceiling rose connections in the UK for lighting, because in this room I'm not going to have a light. The wall light switch is going to power a speaker up in the ceiling. At the moment, I put there's a test bulb in there at the moment, which I put in to test the complete circuit. 1 second. So if you can see that, that is a bulb connected in above the ceiling. Of course, that's not practical. That's just a test bulb. That's connected to. I took off. Had a little bit of trouble, so I called in an electrician to complete it. So I took a photo of this is a ceiling rose connector, and you'll have um, like your neutral going in, and you have a neutral going out to the next because it's daisy chained in circuits in the UK. One room will be daisy chained to another room to power lights in another room. Um, so I have like your neutral in and neutral out, your live in and live out, and your switch live going through as well. So you're going to get quite a number of different connections and your earth and so on. Not quite the same as wiring a plug because of daisy chaining, so you've got to know which one's going where. Um, and there's a little sleeve on one of these that kind of fell off after I took a photo and I thought, that one goes there, that one goes, and so on. Marked them off. And two sleeves actually were on loose on the end of the wire because this was built in uh, mid 90s. This building, so during the time when they were changing the color coding for the wires as well, uh, I didn't have a continuity tester, so I got in the attic for I'm going maybe temporarily just rewire them and put that in the attic, but really I could do with a proper junction box actually. And despite taking a photo and all that, the sleeve come off. I thought, now you got two wires. So which one was it? Didn't really know because this one is connected to daisy chain to the cubby hole, we call it cupboard hole thing. Cupboard, I guess, to my left of the desk, which is modified in walk-in. So right below that is the main junction box, the main trip switches. So it will be powered. This one will be powered off the daisy chain from that one to this one. I don't use a light in there anyway, so I took that off. So to get this done with a speaker, I need it wired into the two wires of a speaker, which would be the switch live and the neutral. So not knowing which one was which, I get an electrician in, put a proper junction box in. Nice chap, we've had work from him before. He's put some plug sockets in the cupboard to my left before. Our switch box downstairs is a bit outdated by UK standards. So he sent us a quote for that, and we're getting that updated. Which is a little bit of money here and there, having to go put money towards these things is slowing down a number of things, and so I think it's disgusting the work I do at work, and I think I get paid pittance for the amount of work we do. Retail's like that in the UK more and more. I don't think it's going to get any better either. Done years of factory work, and knowing what I know now, I could do things that keep my brain alive against the boredom of production lines. Because production line sickness is kind of a real thing. Trust me on that one. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm doing for getting modifying that and ceiling panels. These lines represent on the ceiling represent where the joists are. So you put screw in through the ceiling panel to get the panel to stay up, and there'll be a bit of glue on each one. So I got two up already there, right across, and I'll be leaving sort of a square around this circular bit, and then just fill in with maybe smaller wood bits, or I find something different to go in the smaller square bit, and then there'll be this circle. Think about 8 points, I think, circumference. The circle needs to be cut through in the ceiling for the speaker to go in. This is a Bluetooth speaker. The wall switch will power it on, and then you'll see it on the Bluetooth list. You know, whatever device you got, connect to Bluetooth device. It'll come up as Lith Audio. I looked them up. They're a UK firm as well, so that's a bonus. Look after some UK produce. Give people a job. There's ways to rename it as well if you want to do that. They do a bathroom one, which is exactly the same. It's just more waterproof if you're having a shower and there's some steam or whatever. What I also like about the reports on very, very good audio quality. So all I've got to do is wire the live and the neutral in straight into the junction box. It doesn't come with bare wire, it comes with a 3-pin plug socket, but it says it's okay to get some wire strippers if you want to do it off straight off the lighting circuit, and that's what I'm going to do, the lighting circuit. And the grid on the front of it, um, there's no screws. It's like magnetic. You just clip it on and it's magnetic. And that's a good idea, I think, because you can take it off, and you know if there's dust or whatever accumulated, give it a good brush over, and you could spray it, paint it, whatever, to blend in with the rest of your surroundings, and it's very flush with the ceiling. There's little clamps around it that on the bit that goes in the attic to clamp it around to the plasterboard. However, what I'll do to mitigate any damage to the plasterboard is put some wooden blocks off the ceiling joist and nail and screw those in next to it, and other clamps go around that, and it'll still be flush on the ceiling. This way you're mitigating potential damage here and there, and it's sturdy and stable. It's not going to drop through. That's a short update from what I'm doing, what I've been trying to be busy with. I waited for a delivery on stuff for the room today. They told me the day, and it was like 8 o'clock till 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. delivery window. I waited all fucking day, and there's nothing come. So I'll have to ring them up tomorrow. There's something else on a delay as well. It hasn't arrived. Yeah, it's like these little things annoy me more during which this time, because I'm already annoyed with a number of things, and somebody needs help and I get them help, and there's stress with that. My workplace is getting more and more head office, more and more in like pressure on things that really it's disgusting. I think it's gross, disgusting, and basically putrid when you're just doing so much work with so many few hours with for such little pay. they expect you to be, you know, I'm a man, but I'm not Superman. I expect you to be something like, just special or something. Yeah. And the brainwashing, the cult like. I know the word cult gets banded around a lot, right? But it is a cult like brainwashing to have people blurting out at their workplace, this company's amazing. Yeah. They're doing some things in promotions, I think, that I do agree with. They're very good ideas, but they sell such crap as well. That kind of contradicts their ideas. You know, regardless, yeah, I'll probably be looking to get back into a job, perhaps something like technical soldering again. I do just over a decade's worth of that. That's good money if you can get it, but it's getting it is a struggle. Done spot welding, but don't really fancy. Well, I wouldn't mind it if it was much more standard. UK pretends to have standards, and it does have good standards here and there. But some of the companies I work for, they're getting away with a lot of shoddy, unsafe work environment, and I had to experience that in spot welding. But there might be something different out there, more professional now. It is 2026, not the 1990s. Regardless, that's me in a nutshell so far. Sorry to be, a bit pissy here because I don't want to go into detail on too much because that's oversharing, and I don't want to do that over the internet. But I'm still around, and I'm still going to be hiding. Not hiding. I'm going to be in the background here and there. You see me dropping chat here and there, which you have, and not as much as I normally do, though. Cheers. Take care. Bye.